Pokemon Legends Arceus is a game about catching Arceus. You what? Yeah, that's my face. Or this is, I guess. Yeah, get used to it, because you'll be looking at this for the rest of the video. But here's the deal. To catch God, you have to catch all 241 other Pokemon in the game. I want to see if I can catch every single one of these freaks within the span of just one day. So let's start out with our first capture. I debated between these two awesome dudes. Not you, Rowlet. We got my boy Cyndaquil, and we got my boy Rodent over here. Atata. We're going Oshawott. We're going Oshawott. Otaro, you are mine. Look at this guy. But I ended up choosing my bald guy, Oshawott, or Otaro. Yeah, I'm also playing this game in German for the sole reason of I thought not understanding anything would be funny. Never take me to a foreign country. I started to realize the consequences of this decision literally right now. I believe we just tackle his stupid Togepi. Also the fact that wait, I'm not gonna know what moves are called. Guys, I didn't think this through. I forgot that the moves are also text. Yeah, no shit. You're acting like this was obvious from the beginning. Unfortunately, this game has a really long tutorial, but it allowed me to catch the classic Gen 4 Pokemon, bringing our total to a grand standing of 4. And we only have 238 to go. I won't be listing every Pokemon I catch here because let's face it, this is YouTube. We don't have the attention span for that. But I'll probably show them in the background or mention the more interesting ones. Oh, like that one. These Pokemon with the look of anger and resentment in their eyes are alpha Pokemon. It's raising its stats. I didn't realize you could do that. Did it get like an Omni boost? What was that? Okay, chat, am I actually able to catch this or am I wasting my time? It's a 1% chance it won't obey if you catch, by the way. Never mind, no, let me run. Okay, we're booking it out of here. Abort mission, it's over, abort mission. In order for these bigger kids to obey me, I gotta get the star ranking up on my Pokedex, as that's the general progression for multiple points throughout the game. This whole time I've spent bonking Whirlpools and physically abusing Weasels wasn't all for show. Now with this rank achieved, this random dude lets me cross the bridge to access the rest of the grasslands. My next objective was to get my first ride Pokemon so I could visit Santa Claus for the upcoming season. It's April. He's kind of looking at me. I feel like he wants me. Never mind, he's walking. No, he's done. He had one look at me. He was like, "You're ugly as fuck," and just walked away. Okay, that's apparently he doesn't like me. But that's fine. I could just get some other captures to fill the void he left in my heart. But now that I've caught enough, surely Rudolph will want me now. Oh, we do get the flute. Oh, he just called me ugly again. That's right, Rudolph. Now we can go and save Christmas together. Let's go. Yeah, how do you jump? How do you jump? Ah! That's not my fault. How was I supposed to know there was a cliff there, okay? Well, after that, Christmas ain't coming anytime soon. So we might as well catch some more Pokemon in Eterna Forest. Some of the more notable ones being a female Combi, as we need that to evolve into Vespiquen. And I also caught a Scyther, which I call Butcher, because he's about to butcher my opponents with those base stats. Wait, Aerial Ace is arrow ass? Yeah, you use some arrow ass. Oh, get him. Oh, absolutely get him. You don't have Ice Beam, there's no way. Oh, you just have Quick Attack. Oh, you're literally harmless. Icy Wind, never mind! Okay, that's fine. Butcher, you did good. Okay, he kind of got butchered, but that's okay because Shet is on the job. So now we got the MacGuffins of the game, right? These gold-colored Pokemon that received the divine blessing of God's own YouTube Shorts. What a privilege. Now, unlike anything else in the game, these guys require a level of skill that's akin to, say it with me now, Dark Souls. Between now and when I played this game in 2022, I have no-lifed 434 hours of many playthroughs of Elden Ring. It's time to show off that reaction time, baby. Oh, I got it. I know what I need to do. Nope, my Souls training has been crazy. Watch this. Boing. Oh, easy. I can react to patterns, dude. I'm the pattern guy. Whoa. Oh my god, my iframes. Dude, I almost didn't react to that. Nope, you're not getting me. Dude, this is like a baby game. Literally a baby game for babies. There's no one better at a first boss fight with telegraphed attacks, baby, than me. Let's go! So the story in this area is now complete, and we can mosey on over to the next one. Do you take me for a fool? There are still tons of Pokemon to be caught. The most important being Shet not being considered totally bald anymore and evolving our Combi from earlier into Vespiquen. This brings our total to 32 out of 242. Honestly, not that bad. We're currently ahead of pace with about 10 catches per hour being the goal. But now's the part where it gets spicy. We get to enter a new area where everything is a new capture. We're about to watch that counter skyrocket. Carnivine, Tangela, Haunter, Ghastly, Pachirisu, and oh, so many more. Bringing the total up to 43 out of 242. For only being in this area for 10 minutes, that is progress. And speaking of progress, we gotta progress the game with some familiar ancestors of some characters we may know. Candace. Can this dick fit in your mouth? One arrow ass and Butcher sends him packing. This allows us to get probably the worst ride Pokemon in the game of Ursaluna, but not after we hit it a couple times for some discipline like my parents did to me. Come on, baby, my soul skill number 2. I gotta prove my Elden Ring skill once again. A Lilligant, I got this. I already beat a Cleaver. Like, it may be fighting type, but them's fighting words, if you know what I'm saying. Hisui and Lilligant. That's pretty neat. Okay, I gotta recognize the pattern. Let's go. We're going for no hit here. Lower its attacks, lower its attacks. Okay, it's doing 1, 2. See it? Okay. Oh, I see. Is that the only attack it has? Ooh, okay. I'm kind of cooking with this. Oh shit, my no hit run, no! My no hit run was so close. I guess my skill isn't as good as I thought. I won't get hit a second time though, you know? We just gotta be a little careful. I was just getting a little greedy. Barrier. I dodged way too early, but you know what? It's generous. The game's generous. And you're done. You're done with 1 hit. See, I still got my soul skill. You know, sometimes in Souls, you're allowed to make mistakes, okay? All I hear is cope, buddy. And that's pretty much it for the story in this area. It's actually crazy how much shorter it was than old grasslands back there. We're starting to get out of the mud and into the frantic scrambling of finding whatever is on this list. Because we can't move on until I get this Pokedex of mine to 3 stars. But not before we do some scandalous New World acts. Oh my god, this is deportation! We're deporting citizens! Jubilee Village, that's kind of fucked up. Guys, what are you doing? I mean, really, you know what I call it? I call it natural selection. Aren't they welcoming them? Oh, sorry, my bad, guys. Misinterpreted. Personally, not a fan of deportation. Deport all the female Burmese. That's what I'm saying. We need to deport all of them to find the male one. Some important evolutions we'll need to prepare for, as it's never as simple as everything evolves by level up, because why would it be? We'll talk about many of them as we go along, but for about 4 of these kids, we'll need them to be of a specific gender so they can evolve into that branch evolution. Burmy is one of those, as its evolutions depend entirely on what gender it is. What, so can't have a male Wormadam in 2025? Okay, Pokemon, I see ya. It's called Burmadam? Dude, the Germans had it right! It goes off of Burmy. It's Burmy and Burma. I hit my mic. Also remember, I'm playing the entirety of this game in German. Some of these names are so much better than the English ones. Don't believe me? Look at it. Literally just confidence is everything. Fuck. God damn it. Throw it! Barboach! Would you like to fight? He's called Schmurb? Dude, that's peak. He's called Schmurb. It's so much better than Barboach. But after all that catching, that should be enough to get us to... We still got more to do. To get most of the stars, you're supposed to complete these research tasks for each Pokemon. That'll nab you more points. You know what'll also nab you more points? Just capturing every damn thing that's unfortunate enough to have me look at it. Male Burmy, male Burmy. Please, it's 50-50. Yes! Oh, look at that, 3 stars. Now it's time to head out to our 3rd area for yet another round of... Oh, Irina wants to fight and I also led Butcher again for some reason. No Ice Beam. Oh, we're so back. We're so back. No! Ice Beam! I mean, you guys did say it had Ice Beam, to be fair, but like, damn. Absolutely get it. You and your Ice Beams, pish posh! Go melt away in a pot somewhere, you damn Ice Cube. Finally, we're let loose, and it's time to do some capturing, baby. Glameow, Spiel, Apom, Chatot, Skorupi, Ambipom, Dusclops. So many captures, bringing the total to 76 out of 242. Just short of 1/3 of every Pokemon in the game. As for the current pace, we're looking good at 15 captures per hour. Remember, we want to be at 10 or above. Obviously, with a new area, this means a new story section to go through, but this one's even shorter than the Mirelands. Literally running around and catching everything I saw was enough to unlock the next ride Pokemon, Basculegion. This one's important because, as we've established, I can't swim. And now that we have it, that just unlocked so many new captures. The most important being Basculin and Hisui and Quillfish for evolutionary reasons. Oh, and speaking of evolution. Oh, right, this thing evolves into Arcanine. That's crazy. Attack him, God! Get him! My super laser piss! Hello, piss puppy. I believe. Oh, right, I forgot how this was. Yup. Just keep the pattern up. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Shit! I got hit on the end of the hitbox. Shit, I got hit twice. Okay, well, that's 3 hits. Maybe I'm not the GOAT. Maybe I'm not the GOAT! Chat, I'm not the GOAT. So it looks like my Souls training was for nothing. Let's scratch that and say that didn't happen. Okay, look, flawless attempt. Look at this. Don't say so-called Souls-like player. Ow. Okay, well, see, the fire doesn't count. Get him, get him. He doesn't know what he's doing? Okay, well I got, see, that's like the AoE fire. That's kind of bullshit if you think about it. Get like one more, see? There is no one better at a third boss fight who dies more than once than me, baby. Let's go! For overcoming the piss puppy, we get a reward of 3 whole evolutions. Might I even say, peak. What is not peak is this Pokedex rating, man. We're not even close to 4 stars. Luckily, we just unlocked water travel, so we can go back to the previous 2 areas and catch some new Pokemon. Should be good. Let me warp. Oh, wait, is that a rift? No, it's here. It is. Okay, the space-time distortions, my behated. These pockets of random time warping are annoying, to say the least. For one, they appear completely randomly, and take a guess at how long it takes for one to appear if you're unlucky enough. 40 minutes to spawn. We're on a time limit here, man. Then everything's completely random, from the Pokemon you get to the items you pick up. Unfortunately for me, we need a lot from these distortions. These can drop any evolution item and have exclusive Pokemon that differ from region to region to region, meaning that at minimum, we need 5 rifts to complete the Pokedex, and that's at minimum. As for the Grasslands rift, the only specific capture we need is Jotonian Sneasel. There are more in the others, but we'll get to that when they appear. Or, if they appear, I guess. These rifts also have useful Pokemon to catch, like Steelix or Rhyperior, that evolve with hard-to-get evolution items. We want our focus to be on the exclusive Pokemon first, and then the item evolutions. We can also get those items on the ground in the rift, though unfortunately I only managed to get one here, being the Electrizer for Electabuzz, as the rift disappeared. These rifts could be the be-all end-all of the run. We just have to hope that I can get lucky. But on a less foreshadowing note, with all the captures I got from the water travel, this brought the total to 106 out of 242. Triple digits, baby, we're still ahead of pace. Remember that Quillfish I caught? Well, now we're actually gonna try to evolve it. I think the Pokemon Company saw how much we loved solo running the game as kids and spamming the same move over and over, that they thought, wait, make that an evolution method. And so I have to inflict random suffering on these creatures. Thanks, Nintendo. I have to use Barbarage a whole 20 times to evolve this guy, though that actually coincides with some of our research homework that I've been avoiding doing since junior high. Wait, make that progression! So really, we're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone here, giving us faster Pokedex star progression and evolving a really annoying Pokemon. And thus we got our 4th star and head to our next area of Mount Coronet. Now, unfortunately, there wasn't a lot to catch here right away, as this portion of the story has us falling around old memory loss over here, as well as a lot of these areas being Pokemon we already have or evolutions of Pokemon that were in previous areas. Though some of that also worked in my favor. With all this talking, I eventually got my next ride Pokemon Sneasler, which as far as my understanding goes, is the best goddamn Pokemon in this game, bar none. And it just so happens that its pre-evolution, Hisui and Sneasel, is found in this area. Though we can't evolve it yet, that comes later. For now, I think it's about time for that 4th Noble. I died once on the Hisuian Arcanine, okay, from last time. That's not gonna happen again. We're not dying. I got this one try, but we adapt on the fly, baby. I will not die to you, ever. Oh my God, wait, whoa. What is this ball? What am I supposed to do? Does this ball ever explode? Throw one at it? That's not how that works. I got hit because of false advice from you guys. What? Oh, wait, do I have to stay inside? Am I staying inside or am I staying outside? I don't know, but I'm staying inside. No, it's not. Woo! The answer was no. The answer was absolutely no. Holy shit. Dude, I almost killed myself. It's getting harder. I will admit, the boss fights are getting a lot harder. Halfway. Oh, what is that? Why is that one faster? Oh, fuck. Dude, what do I do with the big one? I can't run. Dude, I hate the stamina system in this game so much because I can't always run. And it doesn't tell me what my stamina is ever. Okay, we dodge, we just keep dodging. I am doing this first try. I'm not failing again. Ooh, okay. We're good. Come on. This has gotta kill. Oh my God, we're like 1. We're 1 away, please. Yes. Hey, let's go. Only 2 hits? That's huge. There is no one better at a 4th boss fight with telegraphed attacks and balls full of piss than me, baby. Let's go. Okay, now I think they really want me to get that 5-star. Why are you screaming? What's wrong? Oh. Okay, wait, that's actually kind of funny. Wurmple's just a silly guy. What did you do? Did you kill the Wurmple? You just murdered that thing in cold blood? You probably tossed it out the window, through the glass, and out of his glass shard stabbed into its body. It's never gonna be able to walk again, and one of its limbs will be disabled. Yabra teleported it away? Oh. See, that's a lot better of a solution than what I said. I think I assumed the worst possible scenario. It's time for your favorite segment of the show, upgrading that star rank. This is the last episode. We're getting canceled. Something I've been starting to run into in these past few areas is that the Pokemon are getting stronger and higher level. That's natural, but our Pokeballs don't scale with the star rank, or more specifically, the shops don't. They still sell basic bitch Pokeballs. You have to do a series of item gathering side quests to unlock them. So alongside the main quest of having to get 5 stars, I also have to do these side quests. But also, there are a lot of Pokemon that need to be obtained through evolution items that I touched on earlier. So I need to be gathering these satchels as they give points and I can use those points to exchange for evolution items. I'm gonna be real, there's a lot happening here and we're gonna have to do this all at the same time. While I'm in these areas looking for the satchels, I'm naturally trying to make small bits of progression on the Pokedex as well. One of these being one of the Pokemon I mentioned earlier, Hisui and Basculin, as it also has a new revolutionary evolution method called Recoil. This fish needs to hurt itself by 294 HP or more without dying to evolve. I mean, I guess that's the definition of pain makes you stronger. Oh, wow. Look at these delicious rocks asking for a drop of water to ruin their day. I'm not proud of what I've done here. Well, luckily I had gathered all the satchels, so I could move on to another area. There's a distortion? Oh my God, I didn't see that. We're going over to that right now. Oh yeah, we got another one. In this distortion, the exclusives I need are the entire Porygon line. One of each would be ideal here to avoid the use of the upgrade and the dubious disc. Here we go, okay. Flareon, Porygon 2, Porygon 2, right for Porygon 2. Come on, catch the Porygon 2, please. Oh, dude, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, please. It just won't catch. It literally won't catch. And he uses Thunderbolt and you're probably dead. Yeah, okay. God fucking Porygon 2, man! What an annoying asshole! And this is why I need to do the shop quest to get Ultra Balls. This was my worst fear, because now we 100% need another distortion. It's not like I didn't catch anything though, as I got both Flareon and Lopunny, skipping an item evolution and a friendship evolution, both big time saves in their own right. As for items, I managed to grab a protector for Hyperior, so we got that and Electivire from the last distortion. Another way to get these pesky evolution items is through the Ginkgo Guild, though it's hard for me to know if there's anything useful as I'm illiterate, as we've established. You know, maybe I shouldn't have set the game into a language that I can't read. I had a chat member who spoke German translate the selling list, and one of them was a linking core. This can evolve Machoke, Graveler, Kadabra, and Haunter. I immediately used it on Haunter because Gengar is the hardest to get out of the 4 because it only appears in space-time distortions. Now, with enough satchel points gathered, I have enough to buy the first of many items that we're gonna get, the Razor Claw. This is what will give me the most broken Pokemon in the game. Schnur. It means cord. Well, you've probably been asking, why Dire Claw? And that's the explanation. This is a move that has a 50% chance to poison, paralyze, or sleep. 80% if used in strong style. This is the Carrymon for the rest of the run, which also brought the total to 138 out of 242. Over halfway. Side quest update. We have Ultra Balls. I repeat, we have Ultra Balls. So now that all that is done, we have to be at 5 stars. Oh, that was the mission, wasn't it? Very, very close. Come on. Come on. 200? 100? Oh! 3. Really? We're 10 away! The closest we could be without getting it. So literally, just catch a Glameow and we're there. Die! 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 We're there! That is the final star required to beat the game, as that unlocks the final area and one last catching spree. Glittly, Mischievous, Chainlink, Rufflet, Snowrun, Swinub, and a ton more. You'd expect for the last area that this story section would be extensive. It's not, but I have to choose a correct option. I don't know what this means. No, this is the first time we've had a roadblock. It's a riddle in German. We're breaking out Google Translate. Which board would you like to print first? Oh, it's which one do you want to press first? Ice, Steel, Rock? You know what? I believe that. Open Sesame! Guys, it was wrong. No, it's Ice, Rock, Steel. No, it's not. What the fuck? Or is it the other way? Rock, Ice, Steel? Dude, we're stuck here. This is the roadblock. This is actually the roadblock. Rock, Steel, Ice. It better be Rock, Steel, Ice. I swear to God. This is like the only combination we haven't tried. Yes! We solved it! We solved the children's puzzle. Let's go! Yes! Oh, I'm the greatest there ever was. This whole German thing is kind of costing me time. At least it allows me to get the final ride Pokemon Braviary, but not without a lesson first. We're going through this super quickly because that's it. There's not a lot here. So really, it's just time for the final Noble. Okay, I got this. This will be pretty easy though. Okay, well, I got hit already, chat. Chat, it's kind of over. What is this? Oh, what the? Okay. Calm yourself. Calm yourself, it's not that big a deal, brother. I do not remember this Avalok fight at all. I feel like this fight is absolutely a blur. Electro should have been the final one, honestly. Okay, I see what we're doing. Okay, I'll take the hit. You know what? I deserve that after all the shit that I said. But as long as I don't die, we're so fine. Ow. Okay, you know what? Okay, we're getting a little close. Getting a little close. We're getting a little close here. Just use your like dumb attack again. I don't know. Like yeah, that one. That was pretty easy. That one's pretty easy. See? Oh, we're just done. We're just done. Easy, dude. There is no one better at a 5th boss fight. I mean, you get the point. He's dead. He's 6 feet under. At this point, I'm 12 hours in, halfway through the timer, with 157 out of 242. With all the nobles done, that a big ominous rift now fills the sky. Oh, we're doing the slow walk. Oh, I'm being exiled. We get blamed for it, and now we're exiled from Jubilife. We're going to be spending basically the rest of the game in this game state for one specific reason. The space-time distortions that are so crucial to this challenge are more likely in this game state. Specifically, it's only the time after 5 minutes that's more likely, but I'll take any chance I can get. This is where the make or break I was talking about earlier comes into effect. It's quite literally RNG to whether they spawn in 5 minutes or 40 minutes, but to try to use our time effectively, I decided to wait until this point to start a required side quest. That is for Spiritomb, where I have to go around to all these areas and collect the wisps. This allows me to kill time while the distortion spawns. While in the Mirelands, I did some miscellaneous tasks like evolving Stantler, which is the same evolution method as Quillfish from earlier. 20 agile style Side Shield bashes, and we got our Weird Deer. I also managed to get the evolution item for Ursa Luna right before I was kicked out of Jubilife. Do you evaluate my Pokedex? Something? Or do you? Oh, we don't have Pokedex evaluation, do we? Oh wait, fuck, I just left the area! No! All that time and for what? And for fucking what? Why did I do that? I thought he was gonna value my Pokedex! I was probably about 5 to 10 minutes away from that distortion spawning, and now that timer has been reset. So I just had to move on to another area, being the grasslands. Now, there are still story missions for us to do, and those involve going to each lake to do a trial. God, open the way! The light from my phone at 4 a.m. blinding me. Look, I know what people say about you, Gudra, but you're not helping. Like, that's all it is? That's crazy. Why'd you take me out of the area? But of course they force you out of the area because convenience, right? Right? So that's 2 areas where I accidentally reset the timer, wasting a total of 45 minutes. But I decided to just cut my losses and go back to the grasslands and wait for the rift to spawn. We already got the exclusive Pokemon out of this rift that we needed, but there are other Pokemon in there that would be really useful, as well as some evolution item pickups. Though I didn't get anything great, it was a waste of a rift, really. The only thing I got was a second Electrizer. Not great. In between days of streaming this, I created a spreadsheet that showed which Pokemon were in what area, so I'd know what to focus on while waiting for the distortions. I decided to do Coastlands next, and the rift actually spawned right away. Finally, some luck in these things. In this one, the only exclusive I need is Magnemite, though I managed to catch Magneton too. But more importantly than that, I got a Dust Stone, which I used to evolve Miss Magius. A Dubious Disc, which is used on Porygon 2 that we don't have. I still hate him. Another Linking Cord, which I used to get Machamp, and a Moonstone. 4 whole evolution items. I got the rest of the Wisps and caught some of the other Pokemon that remained, and made my way to the Icelands. In this area, I need Frostlass because I used my Dawnstone to get Gallade earlier. Frostlass is a 5% spawn. That does sound rare, but with the sheer amount of Pokemon that you're seeing, it really isn't that unlikely. What did make it unlikely was the method I was using to get it. Obviously, getting the 5% means I need to re-roll the current Pokemon spawn to roll again. I thought I could do this by just sleeping at the tent until night because that's when Frostlass spawns. But long story short, that's not how that works, and it doesn't reset them at all. But what it does reset is the distortion timer. So that wasted another 20 minutes. And I chose again to cut my losses and head to Coronet Highlands. Although this didn't stop my misfortune. Yeah, I wanna go grab that Bonsly. It's in there right now. That killed me! Stupid ass game. I lost my Moonstone! I should have kept it in the box. I should have kept it in the box. I should have kept it in the box. The worst part about this death is that I had it in my inventory because I was literally about to catch the Pokemon I was gonna use it on. Clefairy. The only way I can get that back is if some random person out there collects the satchel and brings it back to me. So basically that's not gonna happen. I did get the other Pokemon I needed though, so it's not like everything's in flames. Just most of it. Your bag is full. That's it. That's the rift. There it is. There we go. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got Drapion without even having to evolve it. That's interesting. What the fuck? Get out. Holy shit, it's an EV. No, you fucker! Oh my god, no, it doesn't, does it despawn the distortion? Oh my fucking god. So I just get Omega Hyper Beamed, and that's it? I'm just done? In the Coronet Distortion, I needed both the exclusives of Shieldon and Cranidos. And because I didn't get one of them, that means we need a second Distortion, which means more time I have to wait. Yay! After that debacle, I caught the rest of the Pokemon I needed and headed to the Icelands to try to get Frostlass again. Oh, Frostlass! Okay. We have it guaranteed. Yes! Got that shit on lock. With that out of the way, I completed my next trial with Yuxi and hit 19 hours on the clock, and bringing up the total to 193 out of 242. Just 49 left with 5 hours to go. I updated the spreadsheet with the Pokemon I had remaining, and I had a plan. We still needed 3 space-time distortions. One in Mirelands, one in Highlands, and one in Icelands. As for spawning time, if I'm unlucky, at maximum it could take 2 hours for the rifts to spawn, not even counting the time it takes for the distortion to start, or the time where it's active. Another thing to note is that the distortion timer doesn't count down when I'm in battle or when I'm in the menu. Since my timer is based in real time and not in game time, this wastes time. So I need to minimize the amount of time that I'm in battle. The goal was to find a way to make indirect progress on the Pokedex that didn't require battling, such as getting friendship up on Pokemon like Eevee to evolve it into Espeon or Umbreon, or destroying as many rocks as possible to get evolution stones, or collecting satchels to get the evolution items that I didn't get from the distortions. Though I only got to do a little bit with Eevee since the distortion spawned really quickly. In the Icelands, I only need one exclusive Pokemon, being Sizzle, but I was heavily on the lookout for Espeon and Raichu. And Espeon did spawn, but it was the Alpha Espeon that was level 82. I can't catch that. And I didn't manage to get Raichu either. What I did get was yet another linking cord that I used to get Alakazam. 1 distortion down, 2 to go. My next stop was Mount Coronet. I managed to get my Eevee to the point where it could evolve, but I refrained from doing so just yet. My only other goal was to break all the stones on the map to get as many evolutionary stones as possible. Though all the evolutions that required stones that I had left required stones that couldn't be found in Coronet Highlands. So I was basically a sitting duck until the distortion spawned, which unfortunately took the maximum time of 40 minutes. Since we got Shield on last time, the only other exclusive I need is Cranidos. But I was also heavily hoping that I could get Magmortar and Jolteon as well, mainly to skip their evolutionary items. And oh boy did it make up for the long spawn time, because I got everything I needed, as well as a Sunstone, which I used to get Lilligant. 1 distortion to go. It all ends with the Mirelands and that damn Porygon. Breaking the rocks here allowed me to get both Fire and Thunderstones. Though I got unlucky a second time, as this distortion also took 40 minutes to spawn. I finally got this damn Porygon, and I also got Umbreon as well, meaning that I can evolve my Eevee into Espeon later. Although it wasn't everything, I needed Porygon too. That's crazy. Not a single evolution item, and I didn't get Porygon 2. That was such a shit distortion. That's crazy. I thought our luck was finally turning up. Not only was the distortion terrible, I didn't even get Porygon 2, meaning that I'm forced to buy the upgrade evolution item because we don't have any more distortions. That was the last one. Every other item we didn't get has to be bought from the point shop. With all the evolution items I was able to gather, I got Espeon, Raichu, and Arcanine. At this point, the priority was to finish the main story. Upon my sudden return to Jubilife, I gathered the rest of the Wisps for Spiritomb, so they're all done. And after having Mr. Kick Me Out prostrate on the floor for us, I, opened a portal. Game should have given me a portal gun. Oh wait, that's just Sun and Moon. With the God of Time captured in my tiny balls, the God of Space decided to cause some problems too, by becoming, haunts. Where'd your arms go, bro? I'm the absolute goat. I'm insane at souls. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not insane at souls. What is happening? Oh, get out. Dude, I haven't done this fight since I first played the game. This is crazy. Actually insane. Wow. Okay. I might not be goated at souls. I might not be goated. I think it's 3 pulses. Hit that? What, that hit me? I think that's bullshit, actually. Woo! I believe. No. Oh shit. I can only take 1 more hit. Ah! Okay, Draco Meteor. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I think we're good. Woo! Okay. I'm still goated. Yeah, catch him in that orange ball. Easy. Get in, Haunts. You stupid Haunts. There is no one better at fighting the God of Haunts than me, baby. Let's go. See, now God's gonna contact me and be like, you haven't caught everything yet. I know, God, I've been trying. And that's the main game completed, bringing our total to 208 out of 242. Still got 34 to go with about an hour 40 left on the clock. With the post game, the main thing is the Legends hunt, where I basically have to go on a world tour to find them all, whilst also trying to finish off the remaining Pokemon. Laventon gives us the other starters, so that's another 2 right there. Using XP candies, I was able to finish off the rest of the level up evolutions. Then, of course, all this effort was made, I couldn't forget about Spiritomb. And with the 6-star Pokedex upgrade, I started the Legend hunt. Although there's not really that much to say about it. The legends were way easier to catch than I thought, and so it went by relatively quickly. This brought us to 222 out of 242, 20 left. I finally used my points left in the shop to buy a Leaf Stone for Electrode and the upgrade for Porygon, which I then also evolved into Porygon Z, 226 out of 242. I then caught Manaphy, Fion, Gliscor, and evolved Decidueye, 230 out of 242. At this point, I realized I could quickly farm some satchels to get another evolution item, that being the Razor Claw and getting Weavile, 231 out of 242. Now we're down to the final 3 minutes. I had 3 minutes left to get one of the most terrifying Pokemon. Cherubi. Yeah, I was just missing the cherry. I could have gone to the supermarket. Cherubi has a 25% chance to get from Shaking Trees. The 75% being its evolved evolution Cherim, which we already have. In order to reset the trees, I have to leave the area. Please tell me there's a Cherubi here. Shaking Tree, Shaking Tree. Please, 25%, bro. Oh, Cherubi! Cherubi! Okay. Holy shit! Give me the fucking cherry, bro! Oh my god, you have to get in. You have to get in. Come on, please get in. Come on. Catch. Yes! 232! This is fucking crazy. Okay. No, we're out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And with that, the buzzer sounds, and I managed to get 232 Pokemon out of 242. Now, as for the 10 I was missing, besides Cleaver, I needed basically every Pokemon that was locked behind the Volo fight, being the Genies and Giratina. I also needed Shaman and Darkrai, but that was actually impossible. On this account, I would have needed data from Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that I didn't have. So those two were unobtainable. Really 232 out of 240 if you think about it. And then obviously Arceus. But that's only 9 Pokemon. We're still missing 1. This was not a Pokemon that was difficult to get, or that I didn't have time for. It was literally just a marking mistake on my part. I didn't evolve my Shieldon into Bastiodon. All I had to do was put it in my party, and I could have evolved it. Could have been 233 out of 240, but honestly, that's hilarious. And as for the total time I needed to finish the actual decks, insert time here, I guess. I'm guessing that's somewhere in like the 25-hour range, probably. I think reflecting on this run, I could have 100% completed this if I just had a little bit more knowledge about the game. Like how Pokemon respawn and not wasting 30 minutes trying to catch an Alpha Alakazam that I end up just getting a linking cord for. Over the course of the run without the major mistakes, like leaving the area twice, resetting the distortion counter, or not trying to catch that Alakazam, that could have given me an extra hour and a half. Not even counting the amount of time save that I could have had from the rifts if I had just been a little luckier with them spawning. Or the time save that I could have had by just not playing the game in German. But at the end of it all, this was incredibly fun. And I enjoyed getting to revisit my favorite new gen Pokemon game in time for Legends ZA later this year. Also face reveal, holy shit. Gonna be using this a lot going forward, so hopefully this was enjoyable. But for now, that's about all I got.